Hold on. We going back to back. Okay. Who don't got no pool, man? Who don't got no pool? Everybody that said that this deal wasn't happening. I was confident, right? With some of the reports that were coming out, with where we are as a club right now. I had hope, right? And it's easy to just be like, all right, we've been burned in the past and whatever it might be with some of these deals and the Caicedo deal and stuff like that. People think that it's PR and marketing and things like that. Turns out that's not the case. Turns out we're owned by fantastic businessmen. And the entire time they were saving up for a moment like this. And we always used to make fun of them and call us Opportunity FC and stuff like that. Today we are Opportunity FC. We did take an opportunity that was there for us, man. Florian Wirtz to Liverpool is an almost here we go, according to multiple news outlets. And this changes everything for Liverpool. This changes everything. It's going to be a record signing. It's probably going to be a Premier League record signing. It will be a Premier League record signing. I'm hearing that it's going to be from 130 million to up to 150 million, and it is going to be worth every single penny. I promise you it will. If you haven't checked this kid out, he is a special, special, special player, guys. And I was refraining from getting too excited in my previous videos. I'm excited now. And it's looking good from every credible news outlet out there. The fact that it wasn't shut down within 24 hours, I knew there was substance there. And there was a lot of things that just gave me more and more confidence. The fact that we have Arne Slot as our manager that's spearheading some of these negotiations, from what I'm hearing, is that he had a conversation with Arne, and that was one of the main things that swayed him to come to Liverpool. No, nothing against Klopp at all. Nothing against Klopp at all. My favorite manager ever. Still, regardless of what Arne has done in his first season, still my favorite manager ever. Klopp didn't have pull like that. And that's just the truth. That's the truth. That's hard for me to swallow. And I'm sure it may be hard for some of you to swallow. Klopp couldn't get Mbappe to come. Klopp couldn't get Jude to come. But Slot got Florian to come. Where his manager, right, where his current manager, Xabi Alonso, is headed to Real Madrid, and we know he's probably had a conversation with Florian about joining him there. But he's turned Bayern down. The Bavarian Kings, the Giants, no one turns Bayern down, especially if you're a German player. And reports are showing that he's coming to us. And he wants to play for Liverpool FC. And I talked about this in my Mohamed Salah video and Virgil van Dijk video with the extensions. Good players want to play with good players. And the fact that we extended them and everyone thought, well, that's going to eat into the summer money. No, we haven't spent in a year, guys. And we had over 100 million ready to spend on Caicedo. So all of the money that we've been earning over the past year, especially for winning the Premier League, which is in the 100 plus million, 150 million range, it's all there. Not to mention that it looks like Luis Diaz is probably going to be moving on. I'm hearing that he's had a contract extension offered to him for 2 weeks now that he's kind of just lay out there in the wasteland a little bit. He may go for 80 million. We may get Darwin to go to Saudi for in the high 60s and the 70s. The money is going to be there for us to continue to do moves. But I love the fact that we are making a splash like this, man. Oh my God. This early. It's not the transfer window, not even open. And we got Frimpong already in the bag. Kirkes is cooking. And it looks like the Wirtz deal is going to be done within the next 24 to 48 hours. All of you that said FSG out, you owe them an apology. All of you that said Hughes out, you owe them an apology. You do. You do. And I'm not favoritism towards either side, but the type of slander that came out of your guys' mouth that you typed on the internet, you owe them an apology if this deal goes through. You do. Because this is the biggest signing of the season, and it shows ambition, it shows intent, and Liverpool go back-to-back next year. With this midfield four, think about this, guys. Midfield four. Of Wirtz, Szoboszlai, Ryan Gravenberch, and Alexis McAllister. Liverpool is a destination club again. All of a sudden, we're back on our perch, baby. Comment down below. What do you think our starting 11 looks like for next season, man? Because it doesn't look like this is the end of the spending for us. with two fresh new fullbacks, absolutely animal like fullbacks on the wings. We got Florian Wirtz, who could potentially play, I think will play in a hybrid 9-10 role, or play as a double 10 with Sabaslai, which we've played with this past season, and we played really well there. And I'm really excited to see how he combines with Dom. With Dom racking up nearly 20 goals and assists this season, taking huge leaps this season in his production, with Mohamed Salah, who was obviously in the twilight of his career, but bringing in a player of versus talent, it extends Mo's career, which I think is another thing we have to think about, because he now has a creative force behind him. He doesn't have to assist and be creative for Liverpool anymore. He has a wing back now that's going to be his legs. He maybe now can just focus on scoring goals, kind of like what Cristiano Ronaldo did later in his career, where he stopped being the flying winger and he was more of a poacher, because he kept his finishing instinct. He kept his ability in front of goal. And obviously that's something that hasn't gone from Mo just yet, right? So I think this is a very strategic and it's a smart move. You got Cody Gakpo, who also racked up 20 goals and assists. If we keep Luis Suarez, that's another 20 goals and assists type that we can have on the left side. Don't forget, Verts can fill in on the left-hand side. He can drop back into that midfield role. And what I love the most about this kid is that he works his ass off. He's like in the in one of some of the top percentiles in terms of sprints, in terms of ground coverage, in terms of ball recoveries, all of those things. Not only is he supremely talented and has Ozil level playmaking, he also works very hard. And on top of that, he has an innate ability to finish the ball. If you have not seen any of this kid play, please take some time, look at highlights, watch an entire match, because I like to do that personally. I'll do extended highlights or something like that, where it gives you a better picture of how the player plays, not just cherry picks his best moments or cherry picks his worst moments. Get to know Florian Wirtz, because he is the next Liverpool icon after Mohamed Salah. Also down below, let me know what number you think he's gonna get. I think he might take the number 9 if Darwin goes, and he may do number 9, because I know Maka still has the 10. I know Sabo has the 8. Luis Diaz, if he goes, he might get a set. He might get the 7. We don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. But I am freaking over the moon. This means a whole ton. I'm gonna do a deep dive on what this could potentially mean in terms of tactics and how things will change for Arne Slot, because we will not, I promise you, we will not play the same way that we played this season next season, because the personnel is completely changed. One, Trent Alexander-Arnold is not going to be in the side, who demands his team to play a specific way when played in that traditional fullback role. That may change for him at Real Madrid, when he's probably going to be more of what Jeremy Frimpong was at Leverkusen. But we have a more traditional bombing right back, and we have basically a younger version of Andy Robertson that's coming in Milos Kerkez, who is aggressive, who is a dog on a bone, who is like a little Wolverine. He looks like a Wolverine to me, a honey badger or a Tasmanian devil, with his sharp little teeth. But I love it. I love the way that Arne Slot is building out this team, and it looks very PSG-esque, where they have those two flying wing backs, and all three of the front, attacking players can interchange and swap in and out. And then you got Vitinha behind there controlling everything, making everything tick, who is our Alexis McAllister. And you got Ruiz in there, who's fantastic on the ball and is a good ball carrier, and can dig out a goal whenever you need him to, as that DM who is Ryan Gravenberch, right? And then you got João Neves in there, who is just an absolute tank of a player, ball winner. We don't really have that mold, that model in this side. So I'm wondering if Slot does go out and try to completely replicate this system, or maybe he turns it into something else. I don't know. We will see. But I'm very excited of what's to come. Let me know what you guys think down below about the news that is broken. Keep an eye out for future videos that are going to be coming out this weekend. We're going to quick fire them. I'm going to be kind of on the move next week. So I'm going to try to get you guys 2 more videos this weekend. One where we celebrate, obviously, the title that we're going to be lifting this weekend. And then one, a deep dive on what this Liverpool side could potentially look like moving forward. Richard Hughes, you a bad, bad man. You a bad, bad man. I owe you an apology. I was not familiar with your game, my boy. Huge news coming out about Florian Wirtz. Let me know how excited you guys are. This is the first time Liverpool have made a monumental superstar, megastar type of signing. VVD was up there. Allison was up there. We typically buy a little bit cheaper when they develop into superstars, and Luis Suarez and Fernando Torres and those. Coutinho is a really good shout on that. We've never bought a superstar, megastar, Mbappe level, Neymar level type of talent like this. This could be the dawn of a new era, and this could be the dawn of a dynasty under Arne Slot. So very excited. Less technical analysis, more of just my thoughts off the top of my head as this news breaks. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. Make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you to everybody, of course, for subscribing to the channel where we just hit 7,000 subs. Huge thank you for that as we march on to 10,000, which is my goal for this year. So let's keep working hard. If you love the channel, please subscribe. If you don't, please keep tuning in. Maybe I'll win you over. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Boom.